Hello everybody, this is AK. I'm back. So today we are talking about something that's pretty tragic by some people's standards, and REITs are crashing. Yeah, so this is not something new. It has been going on for a while, and there are quite a few videos on YouTube that's talking about this, and I have also produced quite a number of videos recently on this subject, and as to whether I would be buying REITs now, or when would I be buying more and at what prices, for examples. And I thought that's the end of it, right? But then I also came across some content and also some comments that viewers and readers sent me that say that with the REITs crashing, their passive income also crashed. And of course, to those of us who have been investing for a while, there is a bit of a disconnect there. So just because prices of REITs have crashed does not mean that passive income would crash, right? Price is what you pay and value is what you get. But in this case, it's true for many people because REITs have reduced distributions, income distributions, quite a bit, right? Most REITs, if not all, have reduced income distributions. So unit price fell, income distributions fell. So it's a double whammy. And some people are hit more badly than others. Why do I say that? Well, it depends on a couple of things. Firstly, it depends on how much of our portfolio is made up of REITs. And second thing is how badly those REITs in our portfolio are affected by the current higher interest rates and more challenging business environment. So some people be hit more than others. Okay, so REIT investors. Like I say, all REITs have been hit in one way or another, and if they have not been hit badly yet, I think they could be hit pretty badly if they have to start refinancing from next year, for example, because interest rates are staying higher for longer. So everything else being equal, we'll see costs going up, and what is available after that would be a smaller number. Okay, and this is the truth, right? We cannot deny the truth. Don't be like ostriches and stick our heads in the sand because the problem doesn't go away. The problem is still there, and it is a problem. And AK is not someone who will not admit that his investments are facing hard times and that there are problems, right? I'm not overly optimistic at any time. I'm always pragmatic. So what happens? Passive income takes a hit, right? If we are heavily invested in REITs. So when I say be pragmatic, I really do mean it. Don't put all our eggs in one basket. And someone might be offended by what I say, but I'm really not laughing at anyone when I say people who put all their eggs in one basket and even take on borrowings, right, to be 100% in one stock is being silly, right? Because I'm just reiterating some conventional wisdom, right? And it's just a bad idea. So if you're 100% in REITs, it's also a bad idea. It's not just Alibaba or something, right? So 100% in REITs is also a bad idea, and the drama is playing out, right? And so if we are 100% in REITs, then we could see our passive income in our portfolio, the entire portfolio made out of REITs, passive income could decline by 20-30% or even more, right, in the next couple of years. It's very possible. But regular readers who have been following my blog for a long time would know that I pivoted away from a REITs heavy portfolio, right, into the banks, primarily the banks, right, DBS, OCBC, and UOB for many years, past few years. And because of that, even though like 40% of my portfolio is in REITs and the income has come down, like say maybe 20%, my investment in banks, which makes up almost 40% of my portfolio. The passive income generated by that portion of the portfolio has gone up 40%. So overall, my passive income has still increased, right? Like I reported recently, my 9 months passive income for 2023 actually has beaten my full year passive income for 2022, right? So that, I think, illustrates very clearly the importance of not being 100% in REITs or any other single stock for the or any other single class of assets, right? And those people who have been following my blog and who also started pivoting away from REITs when I did, right, a few years ago, I think they would have done pretty well, and today they will be still doing pretty well. And those who have been more aggressive, those who are smarter than me, those people who are smarter than me and who pivoted away from REITs even more aggressively than I did, would be doing better than I. And congratulations to those people, right? So when we look at performance, passive income, or anything else, I think it's important to look at it on a portfolio level, right? If we are super focused on how each component of the portfolio is performing, and some of them will perform better than others, for example, and you keep thinking of how to reallocate resources constantly from those which are performing, like average performers, and you want to push them up, you want to optimize the performance of your portfolio. I mean, you can do that, but I think it's pretty stressful. I would try to find some kind of performance which I find acceptable, right? And I say, okay, fine, I think I can leave it at that, and what I find acceptable, for example, I've said this in previous video, is that the business must be able and willing to pay us a dividend. The business must have a strong balance sheet. The business must have a shareholder friendly culture, and will reward shareholders fairly. Okay, so, and if it passes this criteria, I think that business I can keep, so as a passive income generator, as an investor for income, that's good enough for me, right? But of course, if our portfolio is made up 100% of 100% in one stock, then of course we have to be super focused on that stock, because that stock is the be all and end all. If that doesn't do well, we're done for. So then of course you have to be super focused all the time on that one single stock. But if you have a reasonably diversified portfolio, of course that means different things to different people. But if you have only 100% of your portfolio in a single stock, no matter how you stretch the definition of the word diversification, that is not diversification. Okay, so a reasonably diversified portfolio, we should do pretty well. Okay, so REITs are crashing, but passive income doesn't have to crash. Passive income doesn't have to crash. So if I were still 100% in REITs, or very much in REITs, like 70-80% in REITs, I would hold back and not add to my positions in REITs, right? Like I've said in past videos, right? The current environment is not friendly towards REITs, and is unlikely to be friendlier in the near future as rates stays they stay higher for longer, and interest rates could even go higher, right? So I would say don't be overly optimistic, stay pragmatic, but it doesn't mean that you have to dump everything, dump all the REITs that we have. Personally, I'm still staying invested in REITs. Their day would come again. I'm sure it's a matter of time, but I would hold back and not add to my position in REITs if my portfolio is very heavy in REITs already, and think of investing money elsewhere for passive income. Like I say, those criteria that I mentioned earlier, and we should end up with a stronger and more resilient portfolio. REITs are crashing, but passive income doesn't have to crash. Okay, so that's all from AK. Bye bye.